I bring you news from Garand. Here, he gave me this message for you.
Our situation is worse than I had feared, but report to me on the situation in the Valley of Mines.
The Paladins are holed up in the castle in the Valley of Mines, surrounded by orcs. There were many casualties in the prospecting operations, and there's barely any ore left. Well, I should say that without any help, the lads are lost. That's how it looks.
I shall find a way to rescue this expedition. You have done much for us. Innos will thank you.
I'm not all that interested in his gratitude. I want his eye.
Yes, of course, I stand by my word. Take this letter. It will open the monastery gates to you. Speak with Pyrokar, the highest fire magician, and show him this authorization. He will grant you access to the Eye of Innos. One more thing before you go. Take this rune as a token of my gratitude. It will take you safely back to the city whenever you want.
Cornelius lied.
How did you know that?
Here, I've got his diary. Everything's in there.
That slimy little criminal! In view of the new evidence, there is nothing else I can do. By virtue of the office granted me by King and Church, I declare that the prisoner Bennett is exonerated of all charges and is thereby a free man. Cornelius is to be taken into immediate custody for perjury.
Hey, you!
Listen to the wrong people.
That was no big deal.
I agree with you completely.
What do you want here? Go!
What do you want here? Go! Smart kid.
Is it really true?
I already thought as much.
If I hadn't seen it with my own eyes.
That was obvious all along. I'm in enough trouble as it is.
Who says things
was a
like that?
place in which Enos and Beliar had no power.
Hey! Lobart's wife Hilda is sick.
What? Again? The good woman should take better care of herself. One hard winter and she won't be with us anymore. All right. I will give her a medicine to reduce the fever. Oh, and while you're at it, you might as well drop it off with her.
Can you heal me?
Gadanos, bless this
Don't say you didn't know that. So why won't they?
Everybody knows by now.
I'm not touching that.
You don't say.
Oh, what's up?
I've got your medicine.
Really? Our society needs more people like you. Thank you so much. I hope that these few coins are enough.
It can't go on like this forever.
Do you really believe that?
That's the first time.
Diego says hello,
What? Who? What Diego?
and he wants me to give you this letter.
That can't be. No. I'm a goner. Is he in town then?
Who?
Diego, of course.
Yes, I'm gonna meet him here shortly.
Oh, this is the end then. All is lost. I've got no time. I need to get out of here. Quick! If he finds me here, I'm done for.
What do you want? What do you want here? Go! Smart kid.
Wait a minute.
Nobody wants to know. It's a bad business.
Hey, you. I delivered the letter.
Very good. How did Gerbrand take it?
He was rather shocked and made himself scarce right away.
I should think so. I'm afraid that, first of all, I need to attend to furnishing my new house. If I remember correctly, Gerbrand's taste is horrible.
The house is yours then?
Yes, from cellar to attic, with all the furnishings. Having spent several years in less than befitting quarters, I'm looking forward to sleeping in a soft four-poster bed. And then, for breakfast, I'll have a fine wine and some excellent ham.
You don't miss any chances, do you?
You betcha.
So how did you pull this off?
Did you think that Gerbrand came by his fortune through honest business? Of course, he never got his fingers dirty when it came to really shady deals. He had a helper for that. Of course, I caught on to a lot back then. Gerbrand finally got rid of me. He was probably afraid that I knew too much.
You never told me about that.
You never asked me.
What about my share?
Looks like you haven't forgotten everything I've taught you after all. But you're right. I couldn't have done it without you. Here's your share.
What about Gerbrand?
He has enjoyed the good life for far too long. He was living here in the lap of luxury while I was forcing down meat bug stew. I have no idea where he went from here, but he'll never get a foothold in Corinthus again. I'll see to that. If you're looking for him, you should try the Harbor District.
Can you teach me something?
Yeah, sure. Just let me know when you're ready.
How did you get to the monastery so fast?
What kind of a question is that? I crept through the pass and made my way straight to the monastery. Admittedly, it was never easy avoiding all the monsters making themselves at home on this side of the valley, but ultimately I encountered fewer problems than I expected.
Do you know where the others are?
Gorn seems to have coped with his stay in Garon's dungeon very well. In any case, he wanted to go to Lee and see what was happening on the farm. After the grub they serve in the dungeon, he's probably stuffing his face right now and putting the mercenaries' provisions to a real test. Diego mumbled something about a reckoning. No idea what he meant by that. But I suspect he's in the city. You know him, always there when there's something to be had.
Do you know anything about the hooded figures?
No, but I have a bad feeling about those guys. Be careful if you run into them.
I want to learn some new spells.
Anything's possible.
Nobody ever asks me.
Do you really think?
Hey! How are your studies coming along?
I've been able to find out something about the Seekers.
And what would that be?
They are, quite obviously, of demonic origin. But at least they are, or were, under the influence of demons. Be careful if you meet them.
What a novel concept.
I'm sorry, but I don't have enough material to make a more precise statement. But if you could manage to bring me something of theirs to examine.
What kind of material do you need?
What do I know? Any objects which especially belong to these beings.
Do you want me to bring you a corpse?
No. Are you crazy? The dangers posed by a demonic being within the walls of the monastery are much too great. It will be enough if you find some objects which are typical for these beings. The remains of the demonic aura which cling to them should offer enough clues for an examination.
Could the sleeper be involved in this?
I have heard the story of the sleeper, but from a distance I cannot say anything about it. There are countless demons, and any of them could be involved.
I shall see what I can do.
It would certainly be very useful. In the meantime, I will carry out my own personal research.
I've got an almanac of the possessed here. Perhaps you can find some use for it.
Show me. Yes, that may do. I will examine the book, but I'm already sure of one thing. In my opinion, the Seekers are an utterly perverted life form created by Beliar. These beings are of partly demonic and partly human origin. However, I am still unable to tell at this point whether we are looking at a type of spiritual possession or a purely physical mutation. Come back later. Then I will certainly know more.
Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
No idea. I still know too little to answer that. Ask me about it later.
Why haven't I heard about this before?
That's totally obvious.
Heal me, Master, for I am possessed.
So be it. Take this potion. It will relieve you of your nightmares. May the mercy of Enos be your salvation. Act on his behalf and beware of the evil eye of the enemy.
I can tell you even more about those possessed.
Speak, brother.
I've got even more books of the Seekers for you.
That is good. I am afraid, however, that there are more of these to find. Go on searching. Take this. It is a gift from the monastery which will help you when you face evil. And remember to have a look at my magic letter once in a while. It is possible that they may try the same on others whose names were not yet found in the almanacs.
I have come to take the Eye of Innos.
I see that you have received an authorization from Lord Hagen himself to bear the Eye of Innos. I am afraid that I have to disappoint you. We have fallen victim to a treacherous plot of the enemy. The Eye of Innos has been violently taken from these sacred walls.
Who could be so impudent, Master?
Evil is cunning and usually works in secret. Only rarely do you see it emerge to pursue its evil machinations in broad daylight. But these days, it's a different matter. The enemy now shows himself openly in the street, in every home and every public square. This can only mean that he no longer fears any adversary and is not going to shrink back from anything. One of our most faithful followers, a candidate for the high robe of the Magicians of Fire, has changed his allegiance unexpectedly, and in an alarmingly evil manner. Pedro, the enemy has taken possession of him, thus inflicting a terrible defeat upon us. Pedro has forced his way into our most sacred halls and stolen the eye. I fear that he simply spent too much time by himself, outside of the gates, and thus beyond the protective walls of the monastery, exposed to all lurking dangers.
Where did the thief flee to?
Pedro knocked down some of the other novices who tried to stop him and disappeared into the morning mist. Many novices have gone after him to bring the eye back to its place unharmed. If you want to catch up with them, you need to hurry before Pedro disappears out of your reach.
Not so fast. I have another task for you.
And that is...
Now that you belong to the Brotherhood of Fire, you must also fulfill the duties that come with being one of us. The Church is not only concerned with the affairs of magic, it is also the final authority in the administration of justice, as you know. The latest case brought before us opens up a bottomless abyss and must be dealt with once and for all.
What's this about?
There is someone in the city who has sold falsified shares in the ore mines of the former penal colony. These papers are utterly worthless and of no importance, really. Still, they have the potential of stirring up trouble among the people, which we cannot afford to happen right now. The swindler is supposed to have approached all of the most reputable traders in the city and the country, and has evidently managed to sell his counterfeit mining shares to some of them. Find this evildoer and bring him before this panel. In such hard times, we must not suffer swindlers and plunderers. We must make an example of him in order to deter the rest of the mob.
I'll try to clear up the matter.
One thing more. When you visit those traders, do not let them know that you are looking for mining shares. I think they probably want to sell them on, and certainly would no longer offer them to you if they realized that you are dealing with them on behalf of the Church. Do you see?
Yes.
Then get to work. I wish you much success, brother.
It can't go on like this forever.
Nothing's ever gonna change that.
That was no big deal.
You're selling mine shares?
Sure, you can get anything from me.
Same old thing.
If the price is
all over
right.
again.
Do you really believe that?
Show me your wares.
You don't
Of
have to
course.
tell me that.
It's an honor for me to receive such an important guest.
Who would have thought of that himself?
Been there, done that.
It's a bad business.
That was no big deal.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
And that's the truth.
Don't tell me you didn't know that.
No idea. You tell me.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
It was his decision, wasn't it?
Why haven't I'd have done it differently.
What do you think? Do you want to go up against me again?
As if
I think I've gotten better in the meantime.
Is it really true?
You don't have to ask me that.
Give me something to drink.
Will it ever change?
Let's wait and see what happens.
If he doesn't see
What's going on?
look around.
Just like you said. I wouldn't have done that.
Any news?
You're responsible for the best news yourself. They've let Bennett go again. He's back at the farm. Go to him. I think he'd like to thank you himself.
Telling you anything new.
He should have known better.
Hey!
It's bad business.
That's totally obvious.
That's not what I heard.
Just listen to him talk.
That's not what I heard. That's an open secret.
What do you want here? Go! What do you want here? Go! Smart kid.
Tell me that isn't true. You don't have to tell me that.
Hey, you!
My task is done, for now. But who knows? Perhaps our paths will cross again.
That's an open secret.
Could you cook me some soup?
Nothing could be simpler. Here, have a plate.
Happens sooner or later.
And he works all day, too. I won't tell her a thing from now on.
Couldn't get away with that.
Everybody knows by now. Don't tell this to anyone. That's terrible.
Hey! Damn it!
Show me your
what
wares.
do you want?
I must beg your pardon for my poor selection. A man in your position is certainly used to better.
You've got some mining shares among your wares. Who sold them to you?
Mining shares? Oops. Where did they come from? No idea where I got them. Honestly, Your Honor.
Show me your wares.
There you are again.
I've got a few skins for you.
A sheepskin. You didn't go slaughter some farmer's sheep in the pasture, did you?
I wouldn't dream of doing that.
Wolfskin. That's good. A warg skin? Those beasts are tough. What the hell is this skin?
I ripped a troll off for that one.
That is worth a small fortune. Good work. Come see me again when you have more.
I see that you have mining shares for sale.
I know nothing about that. You can have them if you want.
Show me your wares.
You've got no business being here. Hey, you're not quite as stupid as you look.
Show me your wares.
Is it really true?
Hey, you! What can I get from you?
I can sell you some steel billets.
Who says things like that?
I don't know why he gets so worked up.
That's an open
No, he
secret.
insisted he knew better.
You can't rely on that.
Show me your wares.
What's your business here? What's your business here?
What do you want here? Go!
Smart kid.
These are bad times.
Hey!
Bad business. But no.
You're selling illegal mining shares.
Yes?
Can't keep anything
And?
to himself.
So what? If I don't do it, someone else will.
You don't have to ask me.
Show me your wares.
Honestly,
Take your
I noticed
pick.
it myself.
But no, he insisted he knew better. I'm not telling you anything new.
It can't go on like this forever.
I've got to go.
Tell this to
Suit
anyone.
yourself.
Will it ever change?
Hey, you!
Bad business.
That'll only cause more trouble.
Now, that's typical, isn't it?
Where did you get those mining shares you're selling?
I agree
Sorry.
with you completely.
But I can't tell you.
Think?
It's too dangerous for me.
Is it really true?
Show me your wares.
I'm no
It is
better
an
off
honor
myself.
to me that a
Let's wait and see what happens.
That's an open secret.
That doesn't surprise me. That's all just gossip.
It's better to watch out who you tell.
He simply talks too much.
I'd have gone about it differently.
Hear ye, inhabitants of Corinus. By
Hey.
the explicit order of the Honorable Lord Hagen, the following decree
Hey,
is
come
hereby
closer.
enacted.
Take a break and have a sip
Bennett
of cool
has
beer.
been
The
declared
paladins
free
will
of
set
guilt
everything right.
because
So
his
take another
innocence
draft and
was
have a good
proven by a
time.
clever advisor of Lord
I'd
Hagen.
have gone about it differently.
You have to feel so.
Don't tell this to
Show me your wares.
He doesn't see that. I can't help him.
anyone. Who says things
Show
like
me your
that?
wares.
It's not what I heard.
It's totally obvious.
Hey!
Don't tell me that.
But no.
Do you really
he
think?
insisted he knew better.
Don't bother me, I'm on duty.
But that's
Nobody
terrible.
will learn anything from me.
It can't go on like this
He
forever.
insisted he knew better. I'm no better off myself.
How's the situation in town?
Everything is under control.
What can you tell me about this area?
These are the barracks. Where do you want to go?
Thanks, that's all I wanted to know. Hey, you!
can't keep anything to himself.
Did you mean this document?
Yes, that's exactly it. Thank you.
What's my reward?
Not so fast. Here's your money.
Damn it. What do you want?
What's the matter?
Hello, I'm new here.
Don't take this the wrong way, but I'm not
Damn
really
it.
in the mood for
What do you
conversation.
want?
I'm totally wrecked.
You're awfully busy, huh?
You can say that again. Bennett makes so many weapons that I can hardly keep up with the polishing.
Can I buy weapons from you?
I don't have much. We take almost all the swords and axes into Onar's house.
Man, and here I was thinking they'd really hang me.
What's up?
Well, it worked all right in the end.
You can say that again. You should have seen the face of the soldier when he had to let me out. He was so scared, he almost did it in his pants. Which reminds me, I've got something for you.
What do you mean?
A present.
What present?
We have heard of the dragons that are said to be in the valley.
They're really there.
All right, I believe you. Anyway, I thought you would surely want to participate in the upcoming dragon hunt.
And?
Here, take this amulet. I think you'll need it.
How's it going?
Good. Inos be with you.
There's nothing you can do about it. No one really wants to hear that. You listen to the wrong people. You better watch out. Intel one.
And? Found a new task yet?
Not so far. Let me know if you have a job for me.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I heard you helped Bennett get out of jail. Good job, kid.
Can I have some more of your stew?
I've got nothing left. Come back later.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
Damn it. What do you want? Damn it. What do you want?
Damn it.
Everything all right
What's
with
up?
you?
You saved my ass, man. I'll never forget that.
What do you want to do now?
I think I'll load up on grub first.
And then?
Who knows? Maybe I'll go back to the mining colony. Someone should keep an eye on the orcs. Otherwise, they'll all show up on the doorstep without warning.
What's up?
How's it going?
If all those stories about dragons are actually true, we should get a few people together and go flatten those beasts.
Hey.
Nobody will.
Damn it. What's up?
Have you got something for me to do?
Have you seen those black hooded guys creeping by here? Those people give me the willies, I'll tell you. When I was at sea, I saw some pretty curious things, but those fellows really scare me. They went in the direction of the bandit camp in the mountains at the southern end of the valley. Maybe you should go there and check on those guys, and do away with them.
You mustn't believe everything you hear. I wouldn't be so sure.
I never knew that.
I already thought as much.
Nobody will learn anything from me.
We can only wait and see.
If he doesn't see that, I can't help him.
That was quite obvious.
Oh, damn it, what's up?
I agree with you completely.
Nobody ever asked for my opinion. Can't go on like this forever.
You're selling mine shares?
So what? I paid an arm and a leg for them myself.
Show me your wares.
What can I offer you?
Oh, damn it. What's...
I've been able to retrieve a few mining shares.
Very good. You must remove them all from circulation. This is poison for the people. Bring them all to me. Here, I will give you the necessary means.
Hey, you!
Brother, you cannot lose any time. You must hunt down Pedro and return the Eye of Innos to the monastery. If the eye is not retrieved, we shall all be lost.
How are your studies coming along?
The enemy has many faces. Which of them presents the greatest danger for the monastery is awfully difficult to determine.
Found out anything new about the Seekers yet?
I'm working on it. Come back later.
Is there a way to protect oneself against the mental attacks of the Seekers?
No idea. I still know too little to answer that. Ask me about it later.
Hey, you. I see you belong to the Magician's Monastery.
Yes, why?
Can you use another worker there? I wouldn't know where else to turn.
Have you seen a novice walk past?
Yeah, sure. He went, that way. He jumped into the water off the bridge and swam like a shark was after him.
Where do you come from?
I used to be captain of a big whaler, my boy. The sea is my home. My ship, the good old Magdalena, was sunk by pirates a few months ago, and now I'm stranded here. All I ever wanted was to go back to sea. But since I've come here, not one schooner is called at this accursed port. The only ship which is anchored in Corinthus is that blasted war galley of the king, and they don't take on anyone. So what else can I do? There's no work for me in town. I've tried everything.
You'd better get off the road.
Don't worry. I've already noticed that the wilderness out here has become damn dangerous in the last couple of days.